What is up, everyone? Fellow souls, I'm here with my cat. Come here. Come here. Whatever. Izzy. Fine, never mind. Look at Fine then. Anyways, we're back on Pottermore. And it was a strange start. In the last episode, which I made at 10, I did my Patronus quiz. We might do more about that later. But now, the moment most people have probably been waiting for, my Hogwarts house. So, we have to read the story first. How long is it? This isn't that long, so it won't be like 3/4 of the video will not be me reading. Oh my gosh. Help. Okay, sorry about that. The famous Hogwarts sorting hat gives an account of its own genesis in a series of songs sung at the beginning of each school year. Legend has it that the hat once belonged to one of the 4 founders, Godric Gryffindor, and that it was jointly enchanted by all 4 founders to ensure that students would be sorted into their eponymous houses, which would be selected according to each founder's particular preferences in students. The sorting hat is one of the cleverest enchanted objects most witches and wizards will ever meet. It literally contains the intelligence of the 4 founders, can speak through a rip near its brim, and is skilled at Cat, why are you going under the bed? Legilimency, which enables it to look into the wearer's head and divine his or her capabilities or mood. It can even respond to the thoughts of the wearer. The sorting hat is notorious for refusing to admit it has made a mistake in its sorting of a student. On those occasions when Slytherins behave altruistically or selflessly, when Ravenclaws funk all their exams, when Hufflepuffs prove lazy yet academically gifted, and when Gryffindors exhibit cowardice, the hat steadfastly backs its original decision. On balance, however, the hat has made remarkably few errors of judgment over the many centuries it has been at work. The sorting hat does not appear in my earliest plans for Hogwarts. I debated several different methods for sorting students because I knew from early on that there would be 4 houses, all with very different qualities. The first was an elaborate Heath Robinson-ish machine that did all the kinds of magical things before reaching a decision, but I did not like it. It felt at once too complicated and too easy. Next, I placed 4 statues in the 4 founders of the entrance hall, which came alive and selected students from the throng in front of them while the school watched. This was better, but still not quite right. Finally, I wrote a list of ways in which people can be chosen. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, short straws, chosen by team captains. Names out of a hat. Names out of a talking hat, putting on a hat. The sorting hat. Now let's go actually do the thing. Okay. We're taking the quiz now. Oh gosh. I hear a ringing in my ears. Forest or river? I'm going to choose forest. 4 goblets are placed before you. Which would you choose to drink? The foaming, frothing, silvery liquid that sparkles as though containing ground diamonds. Smooth, thick, richly purple drink that gives off a delicious smell of chocolate and plums. the golden liquid so bright that it hurts the eyes, the eye, and which makes sunspots dance all around the room. Mysterious black liquid that gleams with like ink and gives off fumes that make you see strange visions. Well, that one just seems like poison. That one seems like you shouldn't drink it. Like richly purple drink. Chocolate and plums. It's tempting. Which of the following do you find most difficult to deal with? Hunger, cold, loneliness, boredom, being ignored. I'm not usually ignored. I suffer from boredom from time to time, but it's not difficult to deal with. Cold, I'm pretty much immune to cold. Not literally. Hunger, I don't usually deal with too much. So I'm going to go with loneliness, because it is part of my life. Which of the following would you most hate people to call you? Ordinary, ignorant, cowardly, selfish. I would hate for people to call me cowardly. Which road tempts you the most? The wide, sunny, grassy lane? The narrow, dark, lantern-lit alley? The twisting, leaf-strewn path through woods? The cobbled street lined with ancient buildings? I would rather go through the woods. Sorry about that. So, I'm on this one now. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose? I would definitely choose one of the cats and not a toad, because I'm not a toad person. I probably wouldn't choose an owl because I like cats. I'm a cat person. So, hold on. I'm just going to look up pictures of all of these so that way you guys can get kind of an image. Tabby cat. They look like this. Your average cat. Siamese cats look like this. Like this one. It's cute. Tabby cat, Siamese cat. Ginger cat, obvious. Ginger cat. They look like this. And black cat. I honestly would probably choose... Also, it's dangerous to get a white cat, because if your white cat has blue eyes, then it's most likely deaf. Black cat. Ginger cat. I'm having a hard time deciding between tabby and black cat. I'm gonna go with tabby, because I'm okay with tabby. Let me just close these. Which of the following would you most likely study? Centaurs? Nope. Goblins? Maybe. Merpeople? Ghosts? I might want to click that right now, but... Vampires, werewolves, trolls. Trolls are terrible. Werewolves, I'm okay with. Vampires, Ghosts. I like ghosts. Heads or tails? Heads. Gryffindor. Congratulations on being sorted into Gryffindor. Return to my profile. Okay. Well, that was way too quick. I'm only 8 minutes in. I don't want to stop it here. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next quiz. So, yeah. Okay, well, I have to read this first. It's super long. Never mind, I'm not reading this. I would, but I do not have enough time. So, I'll read that in one whole video. So, I'll just go. Do you prefer to remember experience? I prefer to remember my experiences. I usually forget things anyways, so... I always experience I always forget to remember. This is actually really hard. Let's go with experience. Come here, my kitty. My beautiful kitty. She will not show herself on the camera. Whose judgment do you fear? Cat wants to leave room. My own, my friends, families, the world's, histories, nobody's. Honestly, probably my family's. When will I learn to keep my mouth shut, to say no, to do things on time? The secret. Cat. Think of the question would most like answered by a person or an all-knowing being or device. Which of the following most closely resembles the answer you like? Without a shadow of a doubt. Never. What is the meaning of life? Oh, that didn't really work here. Will anyone ever love me? No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully. This. I often think, why did I do that? Why can't I do that? I wish I had done that. Wonder whether I should do that. This one. I have a hard time making decisions. Everyone knows this about me. It's something that has to do with me being the middle child. I always have a hard time making decisions, so let's just go with this. Which would you choose if you could only have one? The power to change one day in your future. The power to change one day in your past. The power to make one person impervious to harm. The power to bring one person back from the dead. The power to cure one illness worldwide. The power to eradicate one quality from all humans. The power to know the answer to any single question. I would like this one, but I would also like this one. This one I could get rid of all cancer. This one I could know how to fix cancer. And other things. So I'm going to go with this one. I most value freedom, individuality, service, ambition. I'm at 13 minutes. I gotta do this quickly. Which is a better motto? Friends should not be demand or faith. I'm a horned serpent. Okay, well, I have to end this episode right here because I'm already really close to being at the limit. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up. In the future, I will read about this. It is really long to read, though, so not right now. Thank you so much if you did watch this all the way to the end. You're amazing. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you want. I don't care. But thank you for watching. So, peace out, fellow souls.